It's Tanya, and I'm here with a process that I did using the March Hip kits and some mixed media. Yes, as you can see there, I recently bought myself the Prima watercolor pad. It's 12 by 12 size, and I've got some beautiful watercolors on the right hand side, some of which were very nicely sent to me by Reet, and others that I've bought. Some of them are the Prima ones, and I was getting my mixed media on, and yeah, well, you know how it goes. Essentially what I'm trying to do here is emulate the colors from that Dear Lizzie sticker sheet. I think it was Dear Lizzie. Don't think it was Chamel. I think it was Dear Lizzie. And so there's some purples there, and there's some very pretty shades of turquoise, and there's some dark blue, and the photograph, which I don't think I showed you, or if I did, it was very, very quickly, and I didn't notice. Anyway, the photograph is of my youngest when she turned 18, and we went to this wonderful place. And it was raining, unfortunately, but anyway, it was a lovely place, and it had this really cute teardrop. They were advertising something or selling something, I can't remember which, but I got a photograph of her just outside it, and it was kind of tealy shaped or turquoise shaped too, so that's what I'm doing here. And then I did the splattering. I know, I will never learn with the splatters, will I? Because look at that. I mean, doesn't that look like a hot mess? Which is why I went in and decided to kind of try and get rid of all that bright blue that I'd splattered on there. So now I'm just kind of painting and painting and painting. And then I do some more painting because, you know, when in doubt, add more color. So we're adding more purples, more yellows. And then I decide, okay, and it's not that easy to cut off the block, I must say. Yeah, live and learn, hey? So I look at it and I think, well, you know, it's still, it needs more. So I got the stencil and the texture paste that we got in the color add-on, and I slowed this down a bit to show you what I'm doing. It's texture matte, and it's a pasty strawberry something. So now I'm smushing that through the stencil, and I'm never very good at the smushing thing. I find it rather difficult sometimes because, you know, it goes everywhere and it's not easy to control. So I'm doing that, and I've smushed away merrily, and I hate it. It did not look nice at all. So I decide, I worked on it a lot, I did a lot of effort, I'm not going to waste it. So I at first cut this really wonky looking balloon, and then I cut it down to a more reasonably looking balloon, because she's holding balloons, so you know it stands to reason that you might as well cut your mixed media madness into a balloon shape and put it on a layout. And now I just needed to decide what background I wanted to use, and I went with this very pretty pink one, and I sewed the balloon down, and now comes the, oh yes, shame, poor Tanya, now comes the ever changing our minds of the embellishments. The reason why I tried the houses at the bottom there was I was thinking of this almost like a scene, you know, you've got the teeny tiny houses at the bottom and the giant balloon, but no, that didn't last very long because it wasn't very good, and that poor thing, that gets taken on and off umpteen times, and it doesn't make the layout. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. That was a very loud car. My goodness. So I've got clouds because, well, one needs clouds, and I have to say I actually think that sticker sheet is a Chamel, not a Dear Lizzie. So I apologize for my earlier gaffe. I really should know my products and manufacturers. So I've got the clouds, and I'm just backing them with some fun foam to give them dimension, because now I'm thinking, okay, I quite like the idea of a scene, even though I didn't get those little houses down there, and clouds go with balloons, I mean, quite clearly. And the raindrops worked really well because of course it rained that day, so you know, all of it is tying in nicely at the moment. If I can just stick the little raindrop down. There were only 3 raindrops. Could have done with a few more, I think, but we went for the 3, gluing down the clouds. And can you see, you I know you can't really see in the photograph, but it really was the cutest teardrop ever. And if you are a long-time viewer of mine, you'll know that we have our own little teardrop which my husband made, which we take on holidays with us. So we are rather inclined to enjoy a good teardrop. And if you don't know what a teardrop is, it's like a little trailer. It's a very American thing, I think. You don't see many here in South Africa, and you have basically inside is enough space for a mattress and some storage space, and then the end pops up and you have a little kitchen. It's really cute. And you will notice that I am using my EK Success powder tool to the maximum on this. I keep putting a sticker down, picking it up, EK Successing it, and then putting it down, deciding I don't like it, and putting it back on the sticker sheet. I mean, really? So I took that lovely flowery wreath and cut it in half. Oh, that poor sticker's back again. And you know how balloons, hot air balloons, they have some nice funky shapes on them sometimes, so I figured that went quite well. And I have a little tree at the bottom there because I haven't quite given up the idea of a scene with houses. So I randomly stuck a tree there thinking, well, the balloon is going off in the distance and a teeny tiny tree. Well, I don't give up easily, apparently, when I get my heart set on something. And I am trying every conceivable sticker on that sticker sheet on the page. EK Success tool again. Gotta love that thing. I had a bit of a mess with it earlier when I took it off and powder went everywhere. But never mind. We persevered. And then I discovered another cloud, which I was very excited about. And so I moved a star and then tried to put the cloud there, but no, and there. But I didn't like that either. Oh, the tree. Shame the poor tree. Oh, here we go. Wait, there we go. Now we can move it around with gay abandon. And so I unfilmed the photograph because I feel like it needs a bit of elevation, to tie it in with the clouds, because otherwise it's a bit flat. And then moved the cloud. Happier with the cloud there. And of course now it's title time. And I have a enormous hang-up with those little bits that come inside some of the letters. Like your E's and your A's and things, and your P's. Drives me nuts. I can't for the life of me, and I say life because I've just picked out life, I can't leave them in. It's just a hang-up of mine. So my title is a fairly generic one, Happy Life. I don't know why I got the and there. I think I might have some other words that go on there, and happy life, I'm not sure. But the love does seem to want to come on, but it's a bit big now that I've got the happy life on the right-hand side. Aren't you happy when I do these extra long videos? I mean, I give you a blow-by-blow of what I am doing now. It's just thrilling. So I've got a rainbow behind the cloud at the top, and I've got a little sunshine peeking out from the other cloud, and these poor little rubber words. I may have mentioned it in another video, and I do hope you can't hear the beeping. It's my husband walking around outside, and he's making our alarm thingy go off. I tell you, you mentioned the fact that you might be doing a voiceover. Oh my gosh. And do they keep quiet? No. Anyway, so we are going to soldier on, because I'm like 3/4 of the way through this, and I mean, as voiceovers go, it's right up there with the best of them. Oh, I've got the houses back. Yay! So I brought the houses back because I felt it just, gave it a bit of colour and some whimsicalness to the layout. I mean, you've got a hot air balloon and balloons. I mean, it's whimsical, clouds, rainbows, all of those things. And I'm going to glue my photograph down. And what do I do next? I am fascinated beyond belief. Oh, that lovely comes back, but it's too square for the layout, so it's not going to make it. Oh, but the little round one does. Oh yes. So I got that sticker on, and now I'm looking for a couple of words to just add in, I'm going to kill him. Quite simply going to kill him. Anyway, so I've got the words down, and I'm going to do a detour now. Not in the layout, in my voiceover. I'm going to say, how are you doing? I hope your day is going well. We are having a public holiday here, so I had a chance to scrapbook this morning, and then I took my daughter out for shopping because she needed some clothes, and now I'm back again, and it's just been a really lovely day. So I do hope you're having a lovely day too. And I have no idea now what's happening because my video just stalled. Hang on a second. Oh, it's back. Okay, wonderful. Don't know if it did anything on your side, but it certainly did on my side. And the tree's back. Yeah, no, I'm just trying the tree everywhere. Poor little tree. It doesn't make it either. It just, the green doesn't go, in my opinion. So then I felt that the photograph was getting slightly lost in the whole scene, so I backed it with that blue paper, because of course that ties in very nicely with the blue dress that my daughter is wearing. She looks so pretty. You know, they always look so pretty. Oh, and I know my balloon is slightly skew, but I can't make the photograph skew. So there we go, bit of an abrupt ending, but hey, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll chat again soon. Bye.